Part 1. The Honda Headaches, Common Errors and Smart Solutions. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're riding a Honda, whether it's a CBR, a CRF, a Gold Wing, or a classic CB, you know the feeling. That moment when something just isn't right. Is it a strange noise you can't pinpoint? A loss of power that's got you scratching your helmet? Or maybe an electrical gremlin that seems to have a mind of its own? Some visual content's partially generated with artificial intelligence. Today, we're diving deep into some of the most common errors Honda riders encounter, and, more importantly, we're arming you with the smart solutions you need to get back on the road with confidence. We'll be answering questions like, why is my Honda stalling at idle? What's that weird clunking from my front end? And how can I stop my battery from dying all the time? Stick around until the end for some essential Honda hacks that could save you a ton of time and money. Let's kick things off with one of the most frustrating issues, stalling at idle. You pull up to a light, clutch in, and poof, silence. It's embarrassing, inconvenient, and sometimes even dangerous. So, what's often the culprit here? Potential solutions: dirty carburetors/fuel injectors. This is a big one, especially for older carbureted models or bikes that sit for extended periods. Fuel residue can clog jets or injectors, leading to an inconsistent fuel-air mix at low RPMs. Solution: for carburetors, a thorough cleaning, often involving removal and disassembly, is usually necessary. Fuel injector cleaner additives can help for minor clogs, but severe cases might require professional ultrasonic cleaning or replacement. Regular use of a quality fuel stabilizer can prevent this. Incorrect idle speed adjustment. Sometimes, it's as simple as your idle speed being set too low. Every Honda has a specified idle RPM. Solution: consult your owner's manual for the correct idle speed and adjust it using the idle screw. A tachometer is crucial for accurate adjustment. Vacuum leaks. A cracked vacuum hose or a loose intake manifold can introduce unmetered air into the engine, leaning out the mixture and causing stalling. Solution: visually inspect all vacuum lines for cracks, kinks, or disconnections. You can also use a can of unlit propane or carburetor cleaner to detect leaks. A change in engine RPM indicates a leak. Faulty spark plugs/ignition coils. Worn spark plugs or a failing ignition coil can lead to misfires, particularly noticeable at idle. Solution: inspect and replace spark plugs according to your maintenance schedule. Check ignition coils for cracks or signs of arcing. Testing coil resistance can confirm their health. Next up, let's talk about that unsettling clunk or thunk you sometimes hear from the front end, especially over bumps or when braking. This isn't just annoying, it can be a sign of something more serious. Potential solutions: loose headstock bearings. These bearings allow your handlebars to turn smoothly. If they're loose, you'll feel play and hear a clunk. Solution: with the front wheel off the ground, grip the lower fork legs and try to push/pull them forwards and backward relative to the frame. Any play indicates loose bearings. Adjust or replace as per your service manual. This is a critical safety item. Worn fork bushings/oil. Over time, the internal bushings in your forks wear out and the fork oil degrades. This can lead to excessive play and a clunking sound. Solution: a full fork service, including replacing fork oil and bushings, is often required. This is a more advanced task best left to experienced DIYers or a professional. Loose brake caliper bolts. While less common, loose caliper mounting bolts can allow the caliper to shift slightly, causing a clunk. Solution: check the torque of your brake caliper mounting bolts. Always use a torque wrench to ensure proper tightness without over-tightening. Worn wheel bearings. Though usually accompanied by a grinding noise and wobble, severely worn wheel bearings can sometimes contribute to a front-end clunk. Solution: with the wheel off the ground, try to rock the wheel side to side. Any play indicates worn wheel bearings that need immediate replacement. Few things are more frustrating than hitting the starter button only to be greeted by a weak whir or, worse, nothing at all. A dying battery is a common problem, but the cause isn't always the battery itself. Potential solutions: old or faulty battery. Batteries have a lifespan, typically 3 to 5 years. Over time, they lose their ability to hold a charge. Solution: get your battery tested at an auto parts store or with a dedicated battery tester. If it's old and failing, replace it with a good quality equivalent. Charging system issues. Your bike's charging system is responsible for recharging the battery while the engine is running. A fault here means your battery isn't getting the juice it needs. Solution: test the charging voltage across your battery terminals with the engine running at about 3,000 to 4,000 revolutions per minute. It should be between 13.5 volts and 14.5 volts. If it's outside this range, you likely have a faulty stator or regulator/rectifier, both common Honda issues. Troubleshooting involves testing individual components, which can be complex. Parasitic drain: something on your bike might be drawing power even when the ignition is off, slowly draining the battery. This could be an aftermarket alarm, GPS, or a short circuit. Solution: disconnect the negative battery terminal and place a multimeter in series between the terminal and the battery post. A reading above 20 to 50 milliamps indicates a parasitic drain. Then, systematically pull fuses until the drain disappears, pinpointing the faulty circuit. Loose or corroded battery terminals: a poor connection can prevent the battery from charging properly or delivering enough current to start the bike. Solution: inspect your battery terminals for corrosion and ensure they are clean and tightly secured. A wire brush and battery terminal cleaner can work wonders. And that wraps up part 1 of our Honda Headache special. We've covered some critical issues and their common fixes. But don't go anywhere. In part 2, we'll be tackling more complex problems, diving into advanced diagnostics, and revealing some exclusive Honda maintenance hacks that every owner should know. You won't want to miss it. See you in part 2. Welcome back to part 2 of our Honda troubleshooting series. If you're still with us, you're serious about keeping your Honda running perfectly. In this segment, we're going beyond the basics, tackling some trickier issues, and equipping you with diagnostic strategies that will elevate your wrenching game. Plus, we've got those Honda hacks, I promised, little nuggets of wisdom that are pure gold for any Honda owner. Let's get into engine misfires and general poor performance. This is a broad category, but it often points to issues with fuel, air, or spark delivery that are a bit more nuanced than just a dirty plug. A common culprit is a lean or rich fuel mixture. A lean mixture, too much air, not enough fuel, can cause overheating and surging. Conversely, a rich mixture leads to fouled plugs and poor fuel economy. For fuel-injected Hondas, this often involves faulty oxygen sensors or the ECU not reading data correctly. Subscribing to the channel costs you nothing, but it really makes a difference for my team. Now, let's look at another mechanical gremlin: valve clearance. Honda engines rely on precise clearances. If they are out of spec, you'll face hard starting and reduced power. This is a maintenance item often overlooked by many riders. Cam chain tensioner failure, a notorious issue on many Honda engines, particularly certain CBR models. A failing CCT causes a rattling noise, often described as marbles in a can. Solution: many owners preemptively replace the OEM automatic CCT with an aftermarket manual tensioner for improved reliability. Blocked exhaust or air filter, simple but overlooked. A restricted exhaust or a severely clogged air filter can choke the engine. Solution: regularly inspect and replace your air filter. Check for any obstructions in the exhaust system. Electrical gremlins can be the most frustrating of all. Intermittent failures or flickering lights can drive you mad. Corroded connectors, moisture and vibration lead to corrosion. Solution: systematically inspect major connectors. Clean them with electrical contact cleaner. Frayed wiring. Vibrations can cause insulation to wear through. Solution: visually inspect wiring near pinch points. Repair frayed wires with heat shrink tubing. This is your Bible. A genuine Honda service manual contains every torque spec and wiring diagram you'll ever need. Invest in one to prevent costly mistakes. Apply a thin layer to connectors after cleaning. It repels moisture and prevents future corrosion, ensuring a solid connection for years. Before every ride, do a quick walk around. Look for leaks, loose fasteners, and tire pressure. Catching problems early prevents them from becoming major headaches. When repairing wiring, always use marine-grade heat shrink with internal adhesive. It provides a waterproof seal that electrical tape simply can't match. If your bike sits for more than a week, use a smart battery tender. It will keep your battery topped up and extend its lifespan significantly. And there you have it, our guide to common Honda errors and the hacks to fix them. Remember, preventative maintenance is key. If you found this helpful, Hit that like button and let us know your Honda tips in the comments. Ride safe.